This work focuses more on the practitioner development. So it's really about inner practices for yourself as a practitioner that when you touch someone from a place of non-doing transmits to the person you're working with, that you're touching. And what we're mainly becoming in tune with or connecting with is the feminine power, the Shakti power, the power that really are the embryonic forces, the forces that made your body from conception to 9 months, lives in the child's body and maintains their body, heals their body when they're children, and develops their perceptual capacities eventually when we grow up and become adults. That same power becomes the power that evolves our consciousness. So it's those are all embryonic forces, the forces that develop the embryo, but it changes its job as we develop over time. And we have in our culture lost touch with that piece of ourselves, which is really the divine feminine part of ourselves. So what we do is we do an inner practice that involves turning inward into the innerness inside the body. And when we turn into the innerness, we're actually connecting with what's called the Sophia, the inner body wisdom, which is the divine wisdom. And the inner body wisdom, the Sophia, unites the parts. So the masculine separates the parts, and there's one part and another part, and the parts aren't related. Whereas the feminine principle unites the parts, and they become all aspects of the functioning whole. So what we do with our meditation practices is we work inwardly and we sense the qualities that are occurring inside our inner bodies. And once we establish a true feeling, sensing relationship, connection to those forces, the wisdom of the body, we then can touch another person, and that person can become connected to those forces also. And it happens to be that we're orienting to the female principle. And we don't need to orient to the masculine principle because we're over-oriented to that. So we're really emphasizing the feminine, the inner, the down, the body, the enfleshment, and even the touch. So that's really the foundation of the work. And it is not a doing, it's not a medical treatment, symptom relief process, because the power that made the body, the embryonic power that made the body in the womb, when the baby is born, is the power that heals the body. So we just get in touch with that power inside of us, and when we touch a baby or a mother or a female, their power is awakened in their bodies just because we've awakened it inside ourselves. So that's basically the foundation of the work.